Hello, welcome back. Today we're going to go over some common dashboard problems, this one especially being one of the most common, where one person, usually the creator of the dashboard, can see all the data within their dashboard project, but a different person, usually someone they're collaborating with, cannot see that data, and for some reason there's a mismatch even though the two of them should be seeing the exact same data. Now, if you haven't watched this video on collaboration, I highly suggest you watch it as it's very relevant to this particular problem as it shows up on many people's dashboards. So I highly suggest you stop this video, watch this one first as it gives helpful context for how you can go about solving this particular issue when it pops up on your dashboard. With all that being said, let's hop into the dashboard itself and take a look. So if we head into this dashboard here, this person, the owner and creator of the dashboard, has some pretty basic data in the dashboard setup. We've got 21 pages of data on location, also 21 pages of location data again on these two different widgets, a really simple page filter that's locked that shows all of the location data, so nothing too crazy there. Doesn't look like anything is mapped incorrectly if we head to the dashboard data tab and then look for location and location data. So look at location, mapped correctly, location data, also mapped correctly, and since this is pulling through, we know it's got to exist in the survey. However, something which is kind of strange is that when we head over to our admin tab and then go to a very specific user we collaborated the dashboard with, for some reason they don't see this data. I'm going to put this on pause, head into that user's account, and then you'll see exactly what I mean. Alright, now I'm in that user's account, and in the same satisfaction survey in here, if we head into this guy, you'll see here that this user will have a radically different view. They still have that locked location data all filter, but now they have this extra location YouTube filter that they cannot change. And you see here, that changes their data set completely. Now instead of having 21 pages of data, like we saw on the other person's dashboard, now they're only restricted to 2 specific data points here for location, as well as for location data. Now, the key to working through this is to identify the strange second filter which popped up on the dashboard as a result of them going into it. Now this location data filters to all match the other view of the other user who had the dashboard, and that looks fine. However, this location YouTube filter is a result of one of two things. Either one, they're sharing permissions in how the dashboard was collaborated with them, or two, their role restrictions and how those permissions were set up in their particular role or with their particular user, and as a result they can only see dashboards that are relevant to their particular role or particular user. To troubleshoot this, the very first thing we're always going to check is we're going to head into the dashboard, then head here to share for our collaboration permissions, and then you'll see here that this dashboard is shared with a data restriction of location data being set to YouTube. This is probably the reason why this particular user is getting that strange filtering message where their filters are set to exclusively YouTube. Now, to make sure they get all the right information, what we'll need to do is change these conditions so that the person can see all the data that they do need to see for this particular dashboard. So the way in which I'm going to go about doing that is to click into this data restriction, and then I'm going to remove it. Now, once I do that, I usually save and notify the user so they get a heads up. And then once I hop into that other user's account, I should be good to go, and there should be no more data restriction that restricts these responses to only YouTube. So once again, I'm going to put this on pause, hop into that user's account, and we can take a look to make sure that worked. Alright, so now we're in the other account, and for the moment of truth, we're going to head into the dashboard, and then see if removing that one restriction had all the data show up exactly as we'd expect. And just like we thought, now their dashboard matches the owner's view, where they can see 21 pages of data here, 21 pages of data there, and all the other different companies are pulling through exactly as we'd expect. Now to recap, the reason why this particular person was restricted was due to some share configurations on the owner's dashboard. So the owner of the dashboard shared it with this individual, but restricted them to only being able to see location data that was YouTube. And then once this was removed from the share configurations, then this person saw the rest of the data exactly as we'd expect on their own dashboard. Hope that clarifies things. If you guys have any additional questions or concerns or anything else you want to go over, please feel free to reach out in the comment section below. Always happy to clarify anything or go over anything further. Hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you for watching this video. I'm forward to seeing you again soon in the next video. Take care.